This summer is going to be our 17th annual summer festival. It is our opportunity to reach out to the community, to do good deeds and to glorify God who is up in heaven. And so we do summer festival. We give out free school supplies so that we can do good to those in our community. But that is not the first and foremost reason why we do it. The first and foremost reason why we do summer festival is according to Romans chapter 12, verse 1, where it says, I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, based on the fact that we are saved by grace through faith, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. And so this gives us an opportunity, Summer Festival gives us an opportunity to worship God. As the writer of Hebrews said, Hebrews chapter 13, verses 15 and 16, through him let us continually offer up sacrifice of praise to God, that is the fruit of lips that acknowledge his name. And do not neglect to do good and to share what you have, for such sacrifices are pleasing to God. And so when we do good, when we help out those in our community, we are actually worshiping God. And we worship God, we are also doing it unto Jesus Christ. As Jesus wrote in Matthew chapter 25, actually when Jesus said this, right before he was going to be going to the cross, he said this, for I was hungry and you gave me food. I was thirsty and you gave me drink. I was a stranger and you welcomed me. I was naked and you clothed me. I was sick and you visited me. I was in prison and you came to me. Then the righteous will answer him, saying, Lord, when did we see you hungry or feed you, or see you a stranger and welcome you, or naked and clothe you? And when did we see you sick or in prison and visit you? And the king will answer them, and he answers us, truly I say to you, you did it to the least of these, my brothers, you did it to me. So as we do this outreach, this good deed, we are doing it unto Jesus Christ, as if we're doing it for him. Proverbs 19:17 points out a similar truth as well. And we're also commanded, as the Apostle Paul said too, so then as we have the opportunity, let us do good to everyone, and especially to those of the household of faith. As we do summer festival, we actually give school supplies to our church's children first. We do that because we want to do good to those who are the household of faith, but also it releases our children and our youth so that they can serve on the day of summer festival. But there's also one very, very important reason why we do summer festival. As Jesus also said on the Sermon on the Mount, he said, you are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden, nor do people light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a stand, and it gives light to all in the house. And in the same way, let your light shine before others. Your good deeds, your goodness, your sharing. Why? So that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father who is in heaven. Ultimately, yes, we can help out others materially. And that is an act of worship to God, and we praise him that we can do that. We're also commanded to do good as well. But ultimately, when we do these good deeds, when we give out free school supplies and just have fun with our community, we're wanting to point people to Jesus Christ. We want to point people to the one who can give them what they desperately need, forgiveness of sins. So that is why when we give out these free school supplies, we also invite the Gideons to give out the New Testaments. We invite Child Evangelism Fellowship in order to share the gospel with children. We also generally have another booth as well when we just invite people in so they can pray and so we can share with them. And we just have one-on-one conversations with people because, yes, we want to point people to Jesus Christ. St. Francis of Assisi said this, preach the gospel, and if necessary, use words. May they see our testimony. May they see our good deeds so that we can point them to Jesus Christ. That is why we do and host Summer Festival. Thank you for joining me.